Today I've got Rosianna here and we are going to show you what stuff, makeup-wise, we carry around in our bags. Cruelty-free, obviously. We both still use up some of our non-cruelty-free stuff, so we've both plundered our bags and picked some of the non-cruelty-free stuff from it. When did you go cruelty-free?
Probably a little over a year ago, which is actually why I'm at a really nice stage now where everything I still own that isn't cruelty-free is probably expired or near expiration, so soon absolutely everything I have will be cruelty-free. It feels so good because even though I have things that I am using up because I don't want to get rid of them just to be wasteful, it's just really nice knowing that everything that I have will be cruelty-free.
So here's some stuff that we use when we want to like spruce ourselves up during the day.
Yeah.
I usually bring quite a big collection, but here's some essentials. I'm gonna start with my new concealer, which looks a bit dirty, apologies. It's from Illamasqua. I really like Illamasqua. I have never like bought that much stuff from them, but I am building a collection. And it's just a concealer in CC210.
So catchy.
But the great thing about this is the mirror, because then you can just, I mean, it's not a lot that you can see, but you can sort of like get your eye in there.
It's a good size for a mirror as well in terms of like when you're traveling.
And this concealer is heavy duty, like that is some good stuff. I like it especially if I've got like a spot and then halfway through your day you're like, oh, it's coming back. Yeah, so this is a really good one for under eyes as well. This color is slightly too dark for me, but the lighter one I have is slightly too light. So I'm a bit in between at the moment. Once summer hits, this will be perfect.
It will be the right shade for
me.
I have to confess I've never bought anything from Illamasqua, but I always go and like play around with the eyeshadows in the like booths. So I have myself in an Earth to Face bag, and Earth to Face is a cruelty-free brand that I recently discovered in Indianapolis. It's from California, but I just really like the little travel kit. So the first thing I'm going to pull out is, let's pull out foundation, seeing as, you know, be consistent with the theme. And this is my foundation. It's the Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation Mattifying Oil Free. Oil is such a hard thing to say after that. It's in shell, because that's what foundation does to your face.
Shell? Shell. You're a seashell.
I'm a shell. I'm a seashell. It's really gross on the top because I'm disgusting with my makeup and I don't look after it like nice people do. But that's how you know I use things, when I make them messy, okay? We had this conversation about books as well.
I think you're probably a shade darker than I am, right?
Probably I'm a bit lighter than this, but for some reason I really hung on to the tan from summer a little bit. Like, it's not entirely as dark as I go in summer, but it has like held on this year. I really love this foundation. It's kind of like a powder. I know a lot of people don't like it because it's a bit drying and it doesn't moisturize you in the same way, like moisturize me, but I always use coconut oil as a foundation a lot of the time, or I use Gorgeous by Lush, and I find that keeps me moisturized enough that I can use this on top and have this really nice matte face.
I think sometimes you can have foundation that is a little bit darker than you are, but somehow it does actually like blend with your skin pretty well. My next one is to go with my concealer, and you guys have probably heard about it before because I like it a lot. It is the One Heck of a Blot by Soap and Glory.
You love a mirror, don't you?
This is my, like, I'm at my desk at work, I just need to put this mirror down and quickly fix my makeup. It's just, I usually have one at home that I use just for my face, and then I have one that I have on the go. This is staple, also really good packaging. It just looks really nice.
What shade is that?
It's just the normal one.
Standard.
It's, yep, translucent, super mattifying. Face shade.
So my next item is some lip balm. My lips get very dry, especially in winter. I love Honey Trap, which is actually one that my sister sent to me in Indianapolis. I was like, I'm so low on Lush things, my life is so sad. And she said, oh, well, I don't know, there might be a surprise package coming your way. And this is one of the things that she sent me. I love Honey Trap because it's just a really calming sort of feeling on your lips. Like,
what's the consistency of it?
It's quite hard, but it's kind of oily, so it doesn't feel, at first I was like, oh, this is really tough and it's not going to be on my lips very well. But it kind of melts down. It's got vanilla in it. It's not vegan, it's got honey in it. Cocoa, white chocolate, glycerine, you know, all the things you really want on your lips. But and shea butter as well, fair trade shea butter. So nice. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it shea butter? Shea butter?
Shea butter? I don't know.
Who knows, man? But it's got that in it.
It's good. One of the biggest things in like just brightening up my face if I'm going from work to somewhere else and when I'm just feeling a bit, you know, when you feel like feel gross, you feel oily. I usually like some sort of highlighter pencil, and my favorite one from Catrice is no longer there, which I'm very sad about. So I went and explored when I went to the Netherlands, and I found something that will replace it for now. I'm hoping to find, and it is the Catrice Made to Stay Inside Eye Highlighter Pen, and it's a really thin one. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Let's see.
Peachy.
Yeah, it's like a peachy matte pen, and so I do a little bit under my eyebrow and a little bit on the inside of my eye, and it really helps me. Just very simple, tiny thing to make you look a little bit more awake. Also, it doesn't take up any space. So no, it's easy.
So my my final item is two items, in fact. It is two Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. Today I'm wearing Night Crimson, which is this one. I find that these actually stay on really well and I don't need to top them up very often, but it makes me feel good topping up my lipstick sometimes, even when I don't need to top it up, just because it makes me feel like I am ready for the next part of the day.
Yep.
And then also I tend to carry around more than one colour in case I want to transition throughout the day into something different. So this is Velvet Underground, which looks like this. And sometimes I have, you know, 2 lipsticks in my bag, and then one in my pocket, and then one in like the other little zip pocket of my bag.
It's always good to have one, especially if you weren't wearing one in the morning, and then you're like, oh, I need to zazz myself up a bit.
Yeah.
Which is why I brought my Lush one, which is in Decisive. I love this one. It's really matte.
It's such a good colour.
It doesn't really want to go back into the tube, but that's fine.
I feel like these Lush lipsticks have really gotten the colours right, but they haven't quite gotten the mechanics of the tube.
Yeah, exactly. The packaging is not the best, though it looks very pretty, and I like that it's a thin stick. This color is so pretty. It is more on the sort of pinky side of red, but so vibrant, and it's
kind of winey at the same time.
Yeah, and it has a little bit of a sheen over it. It's very good. This is by far my favorite. It's the only one I have from Lush. You know, you've got like a ton of them. We're like a very lipstick heavy group of friends.
Lipstick, I think, is always the item that I've kind of gone to, and I think there are some, like, you know, classic pictures of me as a very young child like wearing lipstick, but I think it's so transformative, and it just makes you feel, it makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah, me too.
It really does.
Yeah, even when I don't really do the rest of my makeup, you can just fool everyone putting on some bright red lipstick and you're good to go. I hope you enjoyed seeing what we've got in our bags. All cruelty-free recommendations. Thanks for being on the Derpinamo channel.
Thanks for having me.
Is that the first time?
I think so.
You've featured in other videos, but you haven't like...
I have my face
been in one. Here. Well, go subscribe to Rosianna, youtube.com/Rosianna. Where she sometimes talks about cruelty-free makeup, but also talks about books and other stuff. Derpinamo deactivate. Whee!